It's about to be a dad versus dad showdown right now. Let me read you the tweet. Young men, here's some dad advice. Do you play fighting video games? Instead, join a jiu-jitsu gym or boxing gym. Call of Duty, walk down and enlist as a Marine. Sports games, go outside and play sports with people. Don't be a thumb warrior. Do it for real, like your grandpa did. Where do I start? I'm not a boomer dad, I'm a millennial dad. I have crossed 30 years old. I'd like to think I have some years of experience in this world, even though I don't. Let's break this thing down. Dude over here just stepped in my lawn as a gamer without New Balance shoes on. He's coming over and trying to cook my grill saying this stuff, all right? I'm going to dismantle it step by step systematically. Okay, first of all, young men, all right? He's talking to the young men, not the older ones, the young ones. He's smart. He didn't say he was smarter than, but whatever. Do you play fighting video games? Instead, do you play fighting video games? Instead, join a jiu-jitsu or boxing gym. Dude, One Must Fall 2097 is one of the best fighting games ever. Yes. But here's the thing. I'm going to do what you're not doing. And if you watch my videos, you know I'm a very positive person. I don't like to drag people through the mud. I am not. I am giving a rebuttal to this man's claims. Dad to dad. I'm separating fantasy and reality. Because the game is fantasy and the gym is reality. I used to lift. I used to be into powerlifting. I have a low total. It's like thousands something, low thousands. But playing a fighting game lets you do things that you may not be able to do in real life, and it actually helps you, and you get to do it without getting hurt, which is really cool. But I'm not going to be able to do flips around like that. It's completely unrealistic. It lets me put myself in this fantasy world. It's actually really fun. I get to try things and play around and learn new cool stuff. Going to an actual gym and exercise is great. I encourage it. I don't do it anymore, and I should. Stepped on my own toes here. But the thing is, we got to talk about this. Going to a real gym and learning the actual skill sets is great for self-defense, but it is not the same as playing a video game and just having fun. I feel like this guy's kind of saying games suck and that you don't get anything from them. That's not true. Join a gym, get the fitness, but that doesn't mean you can't play Mortal Kombat or whatever else. It just doesn't. All right, let's go to this next one here. There's a difference between a fighting game where you actually get hurt, and a real where you get hurt, and a fighting game where you don't. I don't know. Call of Duty? Walk down and enlist as a Marine. All right, this one hits me because I am very close to some people who were in the armed forces in the United States of America. And the skill sets that they have to do their job are way different than what it takes for a Call of Duty game. So if you play Call of Duty and you think you're going to be in the Army, it's just not the same thing. When you play a shooter game, you're putting yourself into a world that is completely different and fun to play. That's all it is. This whole argument all comes down to fun. We play games because we enjoy them. We enjoy them, we continue to play them. Going in the Army and enlisting as a Marine, even though a Marine would be kind of cool. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because what he has to deal with is completely different. Playing Call of Duty or Doom Eternal or something, where you're in this fantasy world for fun. You get to do cool things in Doom Eternal, like meat hook across the way, and in all these other games you get to do a bunch of things you can't do in real life. It's a suspension of this belief of I don't even know if that's the right thing to say, of the things you can do and things you can't do. And it just comes down to fun. It doesn't mean that I think that I am some real soldier and that I can do everything that they do because I can't. It doesn't mean I want to be. It's completely different worlds. It's separating fantasy from reality and just plain entertainment. That's what it boils down to. It's entertainment. That's all it is. Now, he's saying to go outside with your friends, and here's the thing about gaming. It produces a dopamine rush. When you play and you're on Ultra Nightmare Doom Eternal, or you're the last one alive in a multiplayer game, and you're trying to win, you get this rush and this feeling that it's so exciting and it keeps you pulling back for more and more. It's just fun. That's all it is. I'm not trying to be a real soldier because that's realistic. I want to play something unrealistic, suspend all the whatever it is, and just have fun. Can a guy have fun? That's all I'm asking, man. This one's good. Sports games? Go outside and play real sports with people. Dude. I mean, I don't play sports games really. I used to play FIFA 95 on the Sega Genesis. And EA Sports. I'm not able to do the stuff, like, in real life that I could do in a video game. Other people may be different. I can't. So I play the games, or the people that play the sports games do it for the fun of it. Okay, alright, go outside and play real sports with real people. Let me just get 30 people and line up on the field. I know he's not meaning that, he's meaning pick-up games, whatever. The point is, it lets us enter this place in this world, and this overarching theme for everything seems to stand true. It lets us go to a place of entertainment and fun, to where we can do things that we may not normally be able to do, while still keeping up with our responsibilities and priorities in real life. It's not the same thing. You cannot compare games to the real world. Say they suck. Can't do it. Don't be a thumb warrior. Dude, I never said I was any better or any worse for playing video games. I don't think I'm this ultra powerful keyboard thumb warrior. I don't even think that. I just want to have fun. That's all. Can I have fun? Are you the fun police? The fun suckers? You will tell me I can't enjoy myself anymore? Okay. Do it. This one. This one. Do it, all capital letters, okay? Do it for real, like your grandpa did. Dude, you can learn from the elders, and you should, and that's great, and I appreciate that. I hope to teach my kid one day. Well, first of all, Grandpa didn't have an Xbox 360 or an RTX 30 series that he could slap into his PC, like that meme or whatever. It's a whole different world. You're looking at like 50 years of time frame difference between me and my grandfather's age. There's like it's a whole different world in the time frame and instances in their life in which they experienced. You can't compare the two. Like, that's like comparing apples to motor oil. It's like, oh, well, your grandpa ate apples, you should drink motor oil. It's like the same thing. If video games were a thing back then, he probably would have played them. The options we have now are great, and I do think that kids should go outside and all that. Dead the dad in me. But you cannot compare apples to motor oil. You cannot compare. I don't know why I'm even trying to argue, because it's not going to change anything. I mean, he's a doctor. I'm not a doctor. So my argument's invalid. Now, here's some dad advice. Come on, man. I don't know. I do want to take a step back and look at the original sense of where the tweet came from. It said, I believe that video games on the whole are more likely to draw you away from Christ than move you toward him. Okay. I respect the faith-based analogy. I do. Okay. But let's go to the follow-up tweet. He said, yesterday I noticed the dangers of video games. It's only fair to note that social media has many of the same dangers. In fact, social media is designed using a process called gamification, which means trying to make it addicting as video games. Be sober, be watchful. Okay, so that just tells me have your priorities in line. Do what you need to do. Take care of your homework, your work, your job, and use it as entertainment. Take care of your priorities. Make sure everything's fine. If you don't have any kind of underlying issues that would have the games exacerbate and make them negative, then don't do it. But if you do it and you're fine, just do it. Enjoy it. Better not read books. Those are bad. Better not watch Netflix. Better not do that either, because entertainment's it's evil and it's bad and it's going to make you a bad person or something. I don't know. I get it, but anything. Maybe it's the dopamine rush of video games that they don't like. Maybe it's just do it responsibly. Play game responsibly. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Who's right? Please let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of stuff. I'm going to be doing more commentary and analysis. Thank you for watching. Keep on gaming.